Have you ever heard of a king who, after winning a bloody war, was so horrified by his own actions that he completely changed his life in the course of an empire? This is the incredible story of Ashoka the Great, one of the most fascinating rulers in all of history. Let's travel back to ancient India, around the 3rd century BCE. Ashoka was the grandson of Chandragupta Maurya, the founder of the mighty Mauryan Empire. From a young age, Ashoka was known for his ambition and his ruthless nature. Legends even gave him the nickname Chandashoka, which means Ashoka the Fierce. He wasn't the first in line for the throne, but through political maneuvering and possibly even fratricide, he ascended to become the emperor. For the first 8 years of his reign, Ashoka was a conqueror, just like his grandfather. He expanded the empire's borders with military might. His ambition led him to the kingdom of Kalinga, a prosperous state on the east coast of India that had resisted Mauryan rule. In 261 BCE, Ashoka launched a massive invasion. The Kalinga War was one of the most brutal and bloody conflicts in ancient Indian history. The Kalingans fought bravely, but they were ultimately overwhelmed by Ashoka's massive army. The aftermath was devastating. Historical accounts, including Ashoka's own rock edicts, describe a horrifying scene. Over 100,000 soldiers were killed, and even more civilians perished from the violence, famine, and disease that followed. The rivers ran red with blood. When Ashoka toured the battlefield, he wasn't filled with the pride of victory. He was struck with profound remorse and horror at the suffering he had caused. This moment became the single most important turning point in his life. The sight of the carnage shattered his old self. Ashoka the Fierce died on that battlefield, and Ashoka the Great was born. Deeply changed by the war, Ashoka embraced Buddhism, but he didn't just convert privately. He made its principles the foundation of his new policy, which he called Dhamma, or the path of righteousness. This wasn't about forcing a new religion on people, but about promoting universal values like nonviolence, compassion, respect for elders, and tolerance for all beliefs. Instead of waging wars of conquest, Ashoka began what he called conquest by Dhamma. He had his teachings and policies carved onto massive stone pillars and rock faces throughout his vast empire. These edicts, written in local languages so everyone could understand them, are our primary source for his story. They declared his commitment to peace and the welfare of his people. Ashoka's rule became a blueprint for benevolent governance. He built hospitals for both people and animals. He planted trees and dug wells along major roads to provide shade and water for travelers. He promoted education and sent Buddhist missionaries as far as Greece, Egypt, and Southeast Asia, not to conquer, but to spread the message of peace. Perhaps his most enduring symbol is the Ashoka Chakra, a 24-spoked wheel that represents the eternal wheel of law and righteousness. Today, this very symbol is at the center of India's national flag, a constant reminder of the king who turned away from violence and chose the path of peace. From a ruthless warlord to a beloved emperor, Ashoka's journey is a powerful testament to the human capacity for change. He proved that true greatness isn't measured by the lands you conquer, but by the hearts you touch and the peace you cultivate. His legacy teaches us that even after the darkest moments, a profound transformation is always possible. Thanks for watching. If you found this story as incredible as I do, please hit that like button and subscribe for more amazing tales from history. See you next time.